Hello everybody. Today I'm taking a break from my normal content because my video editors asked that I explain to you how and why to use a professional editing service if you're thinking about getting into YouTube but are worried you won't be able to actually produce the video content yourself. We'll cover 4 steps of making an educational video: the script writing, the video planning, your growth as a content creator, and posting your finished videos, even with no editing skills. My video editors are a great group of artists and technical people called Vidchops, so my tips will also include use of their professional editing services. If you don't know me, I'm Christine Gill, and I'm a certified family law specialist in Los Angeles County with Gill K Law Group. We're a busy family law firm. We're definitely not full-time YouTubers, and I'm not a videographer. We just started posting educational videos on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn in 2020. And all of them are edited by professional editors, Vidchops. So let's move to my first tip. Number 1 is planning your content. Now, we plan educational content. You'll have to decide whether you're producing an entertainment channel or an educational channel. At our law firm, one of us writes the first draft of a script for our audience, who happen to mainly be other working family law lawyers. Our audience is looking for expertise about specific family law topics in video form. Now, I have to admit that my first drafts look more like books or legal journal articles. They're always way too long and they're overly technical. But over time, I've realized that what I want to do is a 3-part script. Now, this isn't new to me. There are countless videos on making videos that you can see on YouTube. But I turn my journal article, as boring and as long as it may be, into this 3-part script. My current format looks like this. I give a short introduction with enough information so that viewers can decide whether they want to watch the rest of the video. Then I give the core information. It's usually in a series of subparts. Now, Vidchops makes my suggested bullets as on-screen information laid over my talking head as I explain each point. You may decide to use a different style, but that one works for me. And finally, I try to close each video with helpful action steps for the viewer. I've learned to give a final tip at the end with action steps when possible, so people benefit from watching the full video. Number 2 is actually planning your video. I expressly plan the visuals. I always try to remember that people watching videos for tips have intentionally chosen a video, not a blog post, a book, or a magazine article, so their learning must be enhanced by the visuals and sound that they would get from a good video. So I plan for each video, and once in a while I even give Vidchops my ideas on an entire B-roll stock footage theme, but I always plan what bullet points I want Vidchops to insert, what special illustrations I need to include, and what references I might need, or any special sounds or music I would like them to find other than they usually just pick for me. The instructions I got the first time I used Vidchops were send what you can. And the very first video I sent to Vidchops included PDFs of legal forms and PowerPoint slides I had created. I thought that was a good idea because lawyers on the speaking circuit commonly use PowerPoint slides to enhance their message. I was so green that my submission to Vidchops included something like, please help me with these and let me know if I'm doing this right. My editor, Julie, cut out all of the junk including the ums and the stutters and the hissing tape and the out of focus parts. And she didn't use my PDFs or my PowerPoint slides at all. Instead, she used her skills and extensive software to illustrate my video and put the whole thing together with music, B-roll, end slides, and our company logo. I was so astounded at the result of my very first video, I could have done a backflip. Number 3 is grow over time. All of this multi-dimensional planning does get easier over time, and all you have to do is commit to getting started and getting better. I want to say that your editor should be able to grab from you just easy submissions like I get to give to Vidchops. You do not have to pre-edit your videos. Using their website, I just send in my script, all of my raw footage, good and bad, and any specific visuals I need that are not from a stock library. And then my editor does all the work of putting it all together. So I want to re-emphasize that you should learn as you go. If you wait until you're perfect, you won't do it, right? So you've got to get started. After my first few videos, I became more adventuresome. I even asked Julie to use her imagination to find B-roll for me. I give her a highlighted description in my script, such as pen circling a date on a calendar or happy playground children, and she finds something perfect and slips it into my video. Once I get the completed video back from my Vidchops editor, she always asks me what changes I would like. Vidchops is not a take it or leave it editing house. So as you get more creative and as you know more what you want, when you use an editor like Vidchops, you don't have to worry that your editing skills can't keep up with your imagination. I would say that you need a flexible working relationship to be with a professional editor. Let's face it, you can't pre-plan every effect you'll need in the future. So working with the professionals at Vidchops means that as my channel changes and as trends change in what people want to watch in videos, my editor, Julie, will help me stay professional looking. Before my 4th tip, I want you to know that professional video editing is recommended by others. You don't need to trust just one person about Vidchops. Vidchops was recommended to me during a video for beginning YouTubers on the Think Media channel, hosted that day by Tony Ariola. I was getting discouraged because editing sounded too hard for me. Then midway through, Tony explained that instead of editing her own videos, his wife used a company called Vidchops for help with her channel, which is called The Plant-Based Kitchen. Tony invited viewers to go check it out, and I did. Hallelujah! I'd never heard of a professional video editing company before, but I realized while watching her video that I had now found the way for our company to produce videos. So tip number 4 is publishing your videos. Okay, so I'm back to producing your videos. After you get your video back from Vidchops editing and before you post your video, you'll need to plan your thumbnail, which is that little picture that advertises your video, the title, the keywords to help the search engines find you when people search for your subject. Now, YouTube itself has videos about all of these choices, and there are many videos on YouTube about making all kinds of social media videos, so you'll get lots of tips when you look. Frankly, our website designers, Scorpion, create our thumbnails and post our finished videos for us on YouTube and Facebook. But Vidchops will do your thumbnails for you if you'd like, and they also do what content creators call the intros and the outros, so the introductions and the end pieces at the beginning and the ends of each video, and they do those for me. Talk to them about these services for your videos. If you have something to teach, there are people who need your videos, and there are plenty of people such as Vidchops to help you get your word out. Try it. Everybody, if this video has been helpful, or if you have a favorite video to recommend on any of the topics I've described in this video, please help us all by posting your comments. And if you got value from this video on either the Vidchops channel or on our Gil K Law Group channel, like it, subscribe to the channel to see more content, and finally share it on Facebook or LinkedIn as an example of what the professional video editors at Vidchops can do with amateur content like mine and like yours. Thanks, Vidchops. May your competence and your professionalism earn you success in 2021 and beyond, and thank you all for watching.